And we are back. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Cast. This show host at C-Pen for the win, formerly known as Bad Luck Chuck. My guy Country's on the top left of me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share on your social media platforms. We are back with another one. This is officially the off season. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks on winning the Super Bowl 60. They second
Mhm.
one in their franchise history. Salute to that. They had a parade yesterday. Congrats to them.
They had the parade
But
already?
yeah,
Dang, that was quick.
yeah,
It usually
they
take
was
a week
wild
to
a little
ride.
bit. I mean, they usually set it up pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. But everything Chiefs over here still, or majority Chiefs. So, we're gonna keep the program rolling. As we have our special guest tonight here, is a former Chiefs wide receiver, first round, ninth overall pick from Jackson State University. We bring in our special guest, who is now the author of The Biggest Catch. We welcome in Sylvester Morris. Sly, how you doing, man?
Man, it's great to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure is ours, man. I'm glad to have you on.
I feel the same
All
way.
right.
Pleasure is all mine.
All right,
So,
so man, everyone knows, you did your thing in the NFL. I know you would have loved to have a longer career. Unfortunately, things happen with there, but you are doing things with the kids now in your latest venture. So, what inspired you to go ahead and write this book called The Biggest Catch to reach out to the kids?
Well, I had a guy from my college. His name is Henry Charles. He writes children's books, generally for the culture, but they not just for blacks. They just children books, and he illustrates them from a HBCU perspective. And he contacted me, asked me about my story, and did I mind partnering with him with a book? And I was like, man, of course, this would be awesome. So we talked for a while. He took the things I told him and translated it to a children's book. And it ain't even been out a week, so I'm happy. I'm thrilled. It's doing pretty good on Amazon. The Biggest Catch. Get you a copy.
yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. Uh,
Yeah,
a lot of
most
people,
definitely. So,
a lot of people try to reach back in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? But a children's book is a brand new way of reaching back. I like that, man, because they need that, and with all this internet out there, they need to read a book.
Amen.
Because my son is YouTube crazy. So if I can get him to read a book, I'm definitely gonna put your book in his hands, and I'm gonna have him read it to me a couple of times. Because man, yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff that can get in their head from this internet. Man, it's good to have something you can hold in your hands and really read. Man, I think that's really dope. The book,
Appreciate it.
no doubt. So
all right. So
the
yeah,
biggest
man.
catch.
I know
Go
this.
ahead.
Oh, my fault.
Go ahead.
My fault. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. My bad.
You gotta. What's up with this delay, man? We've been having technical difficulties all day. All right, the biggest catch. Okay, so break down what the biggest catch is about. What's the plot of it?
The plot is a young man who goes through adversities, missing balls, feeling like they're not enough, to realizing that, all that you are is good enough and nobody could be a better you than yourself.
Oh, so it's about building up confidence and everything. So
Yeah. Confident
okay,
character, how to rebound from adversities, not always fitting in, not always feeling like you apart, but then realizing what's in you is in you, and when it come out, the people who love it gonna love it.
yeah, I like that. I like that. How did you choose? You say you from New Orleans, right?
Born and raised,
Born and raised. What ward you from? No,
ninth ward,
Ninth
east,
Ward.
east, east, baby.
That's hey, if you ain't never been to New Orleans, you don't even know what he talking about. Well, what he just said was real. Ninth Ward. We was in the seventh ward, Desire. But anyway,
Okay, I
anyway,
already know it. Uh,
how did you come up on? How did you choose Jackson State?
well, Jackson State chose me. I I had a coach come down and so that's part of the story. My high school career, I had 13 catches for 100 yards and one touchdown. My whole career in high school. So Jackson,
When'd you start
Wow.
playing?
oh, I only played
Wow.
my senior year.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I had
Hmm.
a coach from Jackson State come down and he saw me. He liked my size. I was only 170 pounds, but about 6'1", so he felt like I could fill out. And then if I kept growing, that you know I could be an asset to the team. And he had me go to the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and run the 40. And he might not know it, but I told him I ran a 4.5 and I ran a 4.6 to get that scholarship, and the rest was history.
That's amazing. 13 catches and 100 yards to a full ride at college, man. That is crazy. We
Blessed.
went through the last year. I was going through the college thing with my daughter. She just started her college career. Langston in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I know where that's
It's-
at. Yeah.
yeah, my cousin graduated from there. Shout out to CC Carolyn. She graduated from there a couple of years ago. My daughter was interested in Langston, and we went down there a couple of times. Langston was nice, man. I was kind of rooting for Langston because it's close to my mom's and my family, but she chose Wichita State, so I'm a shocker now. Don't blame
Uh-oh. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
don't be mad at me. So
No.
I'm definitely a shocker, but the HBCU campus, man, to getting to know those people, your own culture and your own people, you know what I'm saying, to be around them and everybody was excited and how was campus for you back in your day?
Outstanding. I'm friends with lots and lots of the guys we went to school with. You become family when you go there, man, because you all rooting for each other. You all want each other to go on and do well. You know, you had them weekends when it ain't football season. You ain't got no car. You got to hook up and hang with whoever you can hang with. Find some grill because the calf will fool around and close on you at 5 o'clock. If you ain't got
Um,
nothing to take home or a microwave in your room, you're in trouble.
right. And you wasn't,
Absolutely.
so that's far enough. Jackson and New Orleans, that's what, 4 or 5,
Three, 3 hours.
3? Is
Yeah,
it 3?
yeah,
I used to live. I went to high school in Biloxi, Mississippi. So Jackson was like I think 3 hours away from us.
yeah. I-55 North.
Yeah, when that road start to turn clay, you know you almost home.
Yep, yep.
Growing up in New Orleans, man, how was that? Because New Orleans is look, no disrespect to New Orleans, Mr. Sylvester Morris. It's a different type of culture down there, man. It's something in the water down there. How was it growing up in New Orleans?
Awesome, man. I loved it. When you grow up this place, you don't have a clue of how different and how much culture it is here. How many things and the rules are different when you get different places. Like for me, I got to Jackson and they was like the club closed down there too. I was like, what? Closed down? What that mean?
Y'all just getting
No,
started.
no, the club don't close till you leave, man. What you talking about? 2 o'clock. You can't buy alcohol on this day to after this time. I was like, what? They don't sell alcohol at the grocery store? Like they don't sell it at the gas station? What is y'all doing? But it's different. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I love my city.
Right. Man, Mardi Gras is coming up pretty soon. We just talked about a king cake. If I could get a strawberry cream cheese king cake right now, I just would be such a happy man.
I'm going to order me one from Randozzo's tomorrow to
Uh,
pick Monday.
okay, you just inspired me. You
Yeah.
didn't have to push me, but
Look,
okay.
look,
I'm
all
gonna
you
go.
got to do call Randozzo's. They'll hook you up. They ship.
Okay, thank you. I'm definitely gonna do that. Okay, so Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras is coming up. That parade, man, the city turns into. When I moved down there, they shut down school. Like you're not, the school is shut down. I
today.
thought that was the weirdest thing. I had
Listen,
never
today,
experienced nothing like that. So,
today. My niece ain't had school today. Today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
man,
Their
New
parents
Orleans.
ain't gonna be able to get up Wednesday. They're gonna be too tore up.
They Chuck, if you go to New Orleans, bro, they got these 5 foot long margarita cups, bro. It's like a skinny cup with a big long straw, and you fill it up with margarita, and you just walk around and hey, bro, New Orleans is different. If you've never been to New Orleans, bro, just man, you got to be careful though, because it's crazy down in New Orleans. But stay in the tour spots.
Yes, please.
Stay on that what they call it, Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Is Bourbon Street cool now? It's been a while
You,
since I've
you,
been back.
you could go to Bourbon. I go to Frenchman. I don't do Bourbon Street.
Okay, thank you. That's another.
Bourbon Street too wild for us locals.
It's too wild for y'all.
Yeah, cause we ain't 17 no more, man. That's where
True
you
that.
go hang out when you're a little youngster, so you can get away with all you want to get away with. Once you're grown, you don't. I ain't trying to get away with nothing no more. I'm going where the grown ups at.
I feel you. I definitely feel you. So if I said the name DJ Jubilee, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Of course, that's my boy. He went to Grambling. Look, he is Zulu governor. That's my boy. Like
That's
we
your dog, DJ
yeah,
Jubilee. He's
yeah,
a legend, man.
for
He's
sure.
a legend.
A
Get it
living,
ready, get it ready, get it ready, ready.
get it
Y'all,
ready, ready. Come on.
Chuck, I know we losing you right now, but this is some New Orleans talk right
Yeah.
now. When you talk about DJ Jimmy, DJ Jubilee, TT Tucker, like legends, Juvenile, man, bro, it's bigger
I,
than Cash Money. I know people just think it's Cash Money and No Limit, but Partners in Crime, Magnolia Shorty, bro, like it's.
all that.
I
Look,
was down there when it was building in like '94 to '99. I was down in Biloxi, Mississippi. So New Orleans is right there. You got to cross that long ass bridge. What's
look.
the name of that bridge?
Which one?
That long bridge from Mississippi. You cross it in.
Oh, to go to Causeway to Mandeville, the
Yeah.
Spillway.
Yes. That long bridge. That's the longest bridge I've ever seen in my life. So anyway, Jackson State, HBCU. You playing football. You're not really a football player. You know what I'm saying? You only played for your senior year. How was it playing football in a D2 school?
Well, it was awesome, man. I had played football my whole life, just not organized on the team. So it was going to Jackson allowed me to become the person that I always believed I could. I didn't have, nobody knew me. I can go out there, start fresh, and allow my talent to show. So I love Jackson. It's my second home.
Yeah, so about Jackson State, man. I know you done seen the latest. We know Prime is not there anymore. I mean, that's been over and done with. But like, what was your reaction when you decided to, take a chance on Jackson State at the time and get some noise going in that program again, and just for HBCU football in general?
I honestly didn't believe it at first. People was calling me, telling me it was gonna happen. I was like, man, ain't no way Dion coming to Jackson. But lo and behold, I saw the press conference and it was like it's real. So I went down there. I drove down there a couple of times, talked to him, got to meet him. I met both his sons. Just letting them know we support you, man. You here, you one of us now. So let's make it do what it do.
And I don't want the people to forget, man, that Walter Payton, he played at Jackson State. I mean, that's another well known legend. You know what I'm saying? So
Jackie Slater,
yep,
Rob
Jackie Slater.
Brazil, Jimmy Smith, Lynn Barney, Corey Bradford, Tim Barnett. Like we got a lot of rich history of guys that you just didn't know they were coming out of Jackson State.
Absolutely, man. So what so like okay, so you late playing football. I mean, did you play a sport before then? Was you like it on a sport before then, or is that like your first time actually playing sports at the time?
I played park ball when I was like 10.
Hmm.
But from Then to my senior year, nah, I ain't do nothing.
Okay.
I played outside. You
Okay.
know, these kids today don't know what that's like, but we played out.
Man. Yeah, talk about it. They got their own
Yeah.
personal trainers and stuff now.
Oh man, they divas.
Just taking their money.
I
Right.
My son is 7, man. They playing. They got Jordans on. I'm like, man, I ain't get no Jordans till I bought my own Jordan.
Bro.
I had to wait a little longer, man.
I bought my first pair of Jordans with that Burger King check. That's
Look,
for
I
sure.
I went to go buy some the other day and realized there's $170. I was like, I don't know if I even want to.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And I'm assuming what size shoe you wear?
13.
Man, I wear 13. It's so hard to find
You ain't
13.
never gonna find them.
Man,
Oh my
12
God.
too. I'm a size 12. I'm hurting too.
Nah, 13 is worse, bro. They only make like 2 pair of 13s. And
In the whole
It's
if you
like that
season.
don't
with the
know
12s
nobody,
now.
that's how they do 12s now. Shoot,
Yeah,
I wish I
man.
wore 11s for real, because that's nice and normal. 10 or 11, I can get any shoe I want. But that 13, man, you got to know somebody that knows somebody.
You ain't lying.
Hmm. Yeah.
Man.
So I know during your time at Jackson State, you had a solid enough career to where you made you made the Senior Bowl, so it's like a all-star college football game. What was it like for you to get selected and to have the opportunity to showcase your talent in that Senior Bowl?
Man, it was awesome because coming from a one AA school, HBCU, you know, you need that opportunity to show them at least one time, like 1A, 1AA is still football. We put our pads on. They run the same 40 yards I run. They had to catch the same ball I caught. But you still have to show them that, all right, I belong here. I'm capable of hanging with these guys and playing against these guys. And it was a great experience. And the Chiefs were my team, was my coaching staff at the Senior Bowl. So it helped them to get a little insight and get to know me as a little better.
Yeah, that's dope. So did you always have an idea that they was interested in you from that moment? Was it hints, or did you just get a feeling like, man, I like these guys, and they seem to like me? You know what I'm saying? Was it like that, or?
Well, I signed with IMG back in the day, Tom Condon and Ken Kramer. And they sent me to, it was IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. So it was the first year that they was actually doing football and training, and it was a tennis academy. Now the school was just starting up. Freddie Adu was out there. Uh, Dr. J daughter was playing tennis out there. So it was just getting started. But the guy who coached me out there was Lionel Taylor. He was the first receiver in the NFL to catch 100 balls. He was the coach of the Steelers when they had Stallworth and Lynn Swan. And the coach for the Chiefs and him were good friends. So he sent me down there with a personal letter to the Chiefs coach, Richard Mann. And when I gave him that letter the next day, he was like, "Man, I didn't know you was working with him." He was like, I'm gonna see what you got." He told me to test you, and I passed every test. So I knew me and Richard had a great relationship. But to say I knew the Chiefs was interested in me, no. They didn't ask me to come out on a visit. They didn't contact me no more after the Super Bowl. It was like Senior Bowl. I mean, it was dark. I didn't have contact with anybody, so I didn't know what whether I had did good, bad. It was up in the air for me.
Man, they do that
Okay. Well,
sometimes.
I
It's
mean,
like the
apparently,
guys
I
they
mean,
draft, they
so
don't
after
even
all
have
that, and
contact.
your career.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He got
Oh,
stuck.
so Chuck, you good?
I don't know what just happened there.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good now.
We It's normally not like
But
this.
no,
I swear
I
to
don't know what just happened there. But
I told you
Right.
it's Mardi
It's pretty
Gras in New
difficult tonight.
Orleans,
But
man.
hey man, it might be it might be on your end, Sylvester, but we're not gonna do that to you, man. But nah, what I was saying, I mean, after going through that and just having the, great career at Jackson State, I mean, you did enough to, get recognized. I mean, you ended up being a top 10 pick when it was all said and done. So I mean, you did well enough for yourself right there. I'll say that.
I appreciate it.
Who was the coach back then? It was Dick Vermeil, right?
Gunther Cunningham. Dick Vermeil
Gunther.
came in my second year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was Gunther? We don't talk to a lot of people that had Gunther as a coach. I know
Crazy.
he was old school, definitely.
Old school,
Always
German,
intense.
always intense, and was ready. But he was no nonsense. So you knew where you stood, you knew what was on his mind, and I could appreciate that.
Yeah, you have to respect that. Did he have
Yes.
contact with you? Because he was more of a defensive guy. Were y'all? Did he have a lot of contact with you?
No, he was defense. Jimmy Ray ran the offense, so I talked to Jimmy Ray and Rich. I still talk to Rich still to this day.
That's what's up. You develop a lot of friendships over your career, man. I like that.
Yeah, I try to be a nice guy. So if you cool with me, you like this, then we good. But I ain't gonna be nothing but what I know how to be.
Yeah. So you get
Absolutely.
drafted.
Absolutely.
Are you at the draft party? Are you in the building? Or you
No,
did your own thing?
you know this is 2000, man. They only invited like them first maybe 10 picks because the draft back then was like 15 minutes a first round pick. So I had a party in Jackson the night before. I brought my little brother who was going to Jackson the next year down. And I had to hurry up back home to try to get back home the next morning because I woke up late. And I went to sleep on the sofa, man, chilling with my mama, daddy, and my brother and sister.
So you did you get how'd you get the call then?
Oh, they called and woke me up. I was knocked out on the sofa. They called and they called. The interesting thing was they called when the Raiders picked because they thought the Raiders was gonna try to take me, and they wanted to me to stay on the phone because they was gonna try to trade if the Raiders was taking me, but they was end up taking Sebastian Janikowski, the kicker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and John
Sebastian.
Gruden talked about it on Monday Night Football one time. Like, yeah, I wanted to draft Sylvester Morris, but I owner. Hey, Al Davis was a different breed, man.
He was.
Yeah, he
He
definitely
was
was,
wild enough to
man.
take some.
Al
Hey,
Davis.
Janikowski was raw though, man, but that
Hey,
was a crazy pick.
knocking him. Hey, and he was a wild boy too.
Yeah, he was. He was
He
definitely
Yes,
potent.
he
unhinged at
was.
Yeah,
times. He
he
definitely
potent.
was.
Hey, he ain't take no stuff.
You sure didn't, man. So like you said you passed out, man. I mean, did you pass out with the intention of I might be here for a while, or was you just really that tired that day? Having to
That
prepare
tired,
for the draft.
man. I was that tired. They had that was a long party, man.
Hey,
I
look,
had to
hey
drive
Chuck,
home. I was tired.
New Orleans don't close, baby. It's open 24/7.
I needed some sleep.
Yeah, that's what I hear. For sure.
New Orleans goes, man. It don't close. They be bounce music all night, bro. It's
All night.
crazy out there.
All night.
so you was knocked out and tired on your draft day. You get the call. You first of all, who wake you up? Like, how do you wake up to hey, Sylvester, answer the phone, or your mama
No,
say, hey, baby, the phone?
my parents had answered the phone and woke me up and was like, "Hey, I think just the Chiefs on the phone. They say they want to talk to you." I was like, "All right, let me get my voice together." I was out of, I was out of there.
Man, that's gotta be that's a I like that draft story. So they flew you out the next night? the next day or whatever?
Not the next day, but I think about a couple of days later. Yeah, a couple of days later, came and I put the one suit I had on and came out there.
Yeah. So
So what was the suit? What kind of suit was? I mean, you remember like the color of the suit, or
Black.
just the details in
Yeah,
general?
I only had one. It was black.
You standard black. Hey,
And
I ain't mad
black
at it.
can't go wrong, man.
did you know how to tie a tie yet?
So
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up
that's
a
gonna be my
church.
next question.
Look, I grew up a church boy. You had to tie that tie, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
Absolutely.
still go a lot, so I'm pretty efficient in tie time.
sir. That's dope. So you go out, man. You drafted by the Chiefs. Uh, and Gunther Cunningham's here. What was that first meeting like with him?
Well, once again, we go back to the '90s. It's 2000. This before the rookie slot, so I didn't really even have a chance to talk to Gunther very much because I was a holdout. I didn't report to after the first preseason game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I didn't have a lot of contact. My contact was more like with the receiver coach Richard Mann and Lamar Winston was player personnel back then. So I Lamont Winston. I mean, I talked to those guys because they was trying to get a gauge on things. But talking to the head coach, he was running training camp and stuff. He couldn't fool around calling me.
So what was was you holding out for money or was it the agent thing? You just let them handle it or
No, you got to. Hey, I had a sense of what I was worth. A couple guys before me had signed, so talking with my agent, they felt they could get a number. Now, both of my agents played for the Chiefs. Tom Condon was the offensive lineman, and
yeah.
Ken Kramer was the defensive lineman. So they both played for the Chiefs. So their office was in Kansas City, so they had a pretty good working relationship with the Chiefs. So they was like, "Oh, we know what we could get. So just don't worry, do what we say, and you're gonna get what you want." And I was like, "No problem."
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom
I mean, because
Condon
I
is a
mean,
good
I do
agent.
right. Because I do remember at the time when because you mentioned that you didn't really have a training camp, and I do remember the time you did held out, and it was just trying to negotiate the contract and stuff and everything. But hey, at least I'm glad it worked out. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it worked out for you. I'm glad it worked out
Yeah.
for Chiefs Kingdom. So we got to see you in action.
Yeah, it was a great thing.
Yeah. So that first year, how many games did you play that first year?
I played in 15 of the 16.
A solid year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So unfortunately you started getting some injuries. What was your first injury?
I tore my right ACL,
Hold
LCL,
on,
lateral calf,
hold on.
meniscus.
Okay, I'm sorry. What I do? Go ahead, Chuck.
I'm about to say we jumping the gun a little bit. I mean, I'm sorry, Sylvester. I mean,
It's
we
all
don't want
right.
to we don't want to jump straight to the injuries. I mean, let's talk about the highlights, man. Let's talk about the highlights, man. I want to talk about that week 3 game, like your actual breakout game, because like the first 2 weeks it was solid. You had a decent amount of targets, but it wasn't like people was waiting on the top 10 draft pick type production. Like they was waiting on the potential to happen. But it didn't take long in week 3, man. You had a career day. 6 catches, 112 yards, 3 T's against the Chargers. We put BTA to the Chargers. I mean, we got to a slow start, threw a pick 6 or whatever. They got up 10-0. But after that, they didn't do nothing the rest of the game. Like the Chargers offense didn't even score at all. It was just mainly their defense and special teams. But you and Elvis was clicking that day, man. I know you got open on the first 2 touchdowns. Like you able to get open, you know what I'm saying, ran your route well. But on the third one, man, you got yourself a poster. So I want to talk about that third touchdown, man, when you went up and got it and snatched on somebody. I mean, what feeling like just having that game in general for your coming out party?
Well, it was my first start, so I was thrilled to start. And man, you can't say you expecting your first start you're gonna have 100 yards and 3 touchdowns. So it was nothing but a blessing from God. But I went out there, man. They was calling the plays, and it seemed like they just kept calling my number. And the second touchdown wasn't. I was supposed to be a backside like corner just to keep the safety out of what was happening on the front side, and the corner dropped in so far, so he just threw it to the corner, and I wasn't even expecting that one, so I ended up catching that one and was like total shock. And the third one, yeah, it was a slang goer, and the guy had pretty good coverage. But one thing they had realized about me coming through camp, my days at camp and my first practices was I could go up and get the ball. I had a pretty decent vertical, a pretty good jumping ability. So he saw it. He threw that sluggo up high and was just like, "Man, you go get it." Now, hey, that's what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was pretty much a chain mover, a big play type of guy, man. So
Hey, I actually have that poster in my room, in my man cave out back. I sure got
That's dope.
hey, I bet say you better have that poster. You better have that
yeah,
poster in your man cave. So that was
I do
uh,
100%.
that was a great moment right there.
It was.
So yeah, I want to talk. I want to talk about the other one, man. Now, when y'all played the Rams in Week 7, I mean, you still you had a great game there. Five catches, 64 yards. But in that particular game, you had opportunity to throw the football. Elvis Gerback trusted you to throw the football, hit Derek Alexander down the sideline for a 31 yarder. Now, when was that play like installed in there? Like, when were the coaches like, okay, we're gonna run this week, man? When was you
Well,
expected to get that call?
they had been leading up to it because when you come in from practice, when you run a route, they have a guy sitting down there catching the ball. So you might catch the ball, run 30, 40 yards, and some people give them back or jog the ball back in. I used to run back and throw it and hit the guy, bam, in his chest 30, 40 yards away. So they was like, hey, he could throw the ball a little bit. Let's see what we can do. So we put that play in. It had been in for about 3 weeks. And man, we ended up running it in practice that week, and I threw a pretty bomb down there to one of the receivers. He caught it, and they was like, "Hey, it's up this week." So they got in the game and they called it. I was thrilled because I always wanted to throw a pass.
Yeah, you do a pretty good one, man. So as a matter of fact, I mean, greatest show on turf, they got 50 put on them, 50 plus put on them. So like, we wasn't phased by them at all that day.
That day, yeah.
But and then I want to talk about one more for sure. I want to talk about one more game, man. I know you had missed the Seattle game after that. But then the following week you returned to play the Raiders. But I called them the faders because we fade them all the time because they're gonna lose. You know what I mean? That's just how we roll in Chiefs Kingdom when it comes to the faders. But but yeah, you had unfortunately we lost this game. But from an individual standpoint, you had another 100-yard game, 6 catches, 102 yards. We didn't beat the Raiders at all that year, unfortunately. I mean, Rich Gannon, he wanted to get his revenge on us for us letting him go. You know what I'm saying? And then that
Andre
day
White.
we couldn't figure out how to cover Tim Brown and Ricky Dudley for some reason. But I
Ricky
mean,
Dudley.
even
Oh
though you
man, I
won
ain't
the
heard that name in a long time.
yeah, he
Ricky
had three
Dudley.
touchdowns on us, man, unfortunately. But just from that standpoint, man, just after having that 100-yard game, I mean, did you feel like you was starting to hit the ground running? Did you feel like you was starting to understand the game a little more?
Yeah, I was getting more comfortable with the playbook. The West Coast offense was a ton of more verbiage than I dealt with in college. So I was starting to feel comfortable, getting an understanding of where I was supposed to be and what Elvis expected out of me. And the blessing is that's still the last time the Chiefs had all three receivers. two receivers and the tight end all over 100 yards in one game. So
Man,
me, Da,
Man,
and Tony.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
it
it
is
was
amazing.
so.
You like that six
And
catches
then
for a
after
hundred?
that, oh my fault.
I said you like
Yeah.
that six catches for 100 bills,
Yeah,
huh?
if I can get six, I can get you 100. I'm gonna get it, big.
Easy money.
Easy
Easy
money.
money. uh but then like after that, sometimes rookies hit a wall, and then after that, it kind of hit a wall a little bit there. I know you wanted to finish the season out stronger than that. I mean, what was going through your mind when all of a sudden, things weren't quite going your way from an individual standpoint? Because I mean, I know you want to contribute to like winning football games. You know what I'm saying? Every football player feels like they can contribute in some capacity and win a football game. So I mean, what was that?
Well, a lot of stuff from that came down a different way. When the team starts to lose a bit, uh, when you got certain things in your contract, sometimes as a rookie they don't need you to meet those all those incentives. But long story short, I
Mm,
didn't feel like I was hitting the wall. I felt good. I felt like given the same opportunity as I was before, I would have still been able to make a
mhm.
lot of plays. But you know, stuff happen, man. It's a business. This ain't your fantasy team. It's a business.
Yes, sir. It's always a
Yeah,
business.
politics for sure. Politics do play in it for sure. But yeah, it's on you though, country. We can talk about it. We can talk about what you
Oh,
was getting into
shoot! I was
earlier.
impressed by them six catches for 100 yards a couple times, man. Yeah, nice little solid
Yeah.
season going on there. So after that rookie year, now you're going into your second year. How you feeling? Are you feeling more confident? You feel I got the playbook down? This is my time to shine.
Well, I felt great because we had changed the offenses. We was Dick Vermeil and Al Saunders came in. Charlie Joyner was my receiver coach. We had an offense that I was real comfortable in. We went from all that West Coast verbiage to 827 or 478, and you know what each route is labeled. So I was able to catch on pretty quick, and man, I was having a outstanding camp OTAs and stuff like that. I was getting used to what they wanted and what they expect from me because I was able to do it every day. And I never forget it. The day before I got injured, Dick Vermeil and Al Son just called me in the office and was like, "Hey, you done showed us enough in this part of camp. I hope you're ready to catch 90 balls, have over 1,000 yards, and at least 10 touchdowns." I said, "Hey, this is rough,
Man,
but
Wow.
man, I am ready. This is what
man,
I want to do." And then I knew I didn't know, but to have to watch that season and see what Tony and Priest was able to do in that offense, I was like, "Oh my goodness, man! Why did I have to tear my knee?"
So walking out of that meeting, how do you?
yeah, that was
Do you got the big head, or are you like, yeah, I know I put in the work? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your attitude walking out of that meeting, hearing that from two legends? Al Saunders and Dick Vermeil are both legends. To hear, hey, we about to put the ball in your hand, 90 catches, over 1,000 yards. How do you feel walking out of that meeting?
I need to go show them this practice why they just had me in that meeting and telling me what they did. I need to stack more days and give them more reason to believe that they could believe in me because I believed in myself. So I was thrilled. It wasn't no big head or thinking you this or that. It's just a matter of, hey, they seeing what I know I could do, and now I got to go show them some more.
Yeah, that's dope.
man.
You don't seem
That
like
that.
too. You don't feel like a flashy dude at all. Like you don't feel like, hey, y'all, I just talked 6 for 100. You know what I'm saying? Hey, It's Sylvester. Like you never seemed like you seemed like a humble, like you was a humble kid, humble young man. I'm sorry.
Well, like I told you, I was raised in the church. Um, so my thing was Proverbs 27:1 and 2. Boast not thyself in tomorrow, because you know not what another day brings forth. Let another man praise thee and not thy own lips. So
Amen.
that's what I live by. That's what I was. I mean, it wasn't nothing for me to say. You seeing what I'm doing? I'm gonna have to talk about it. And then I'm from New Orleans, bro. That talk will get your head going upside.
Yes, sir.
You just gotta
no,
you just gotta know
no
what you're
doubt about
doing,
it.
man. All right,
So,
yeah.
so you come out of that, and then unfortunately you had the ACL. How did you hurt yourself? Do you know what play it was? Do you know?
Yeah, it was a bomb. I was going up against Will Barty, and I jumped up over his back, caught a ball, and when I came down on my right knee in the indoor turf, it gave out. Thought it was all right. I tried to give it up and walk back to the huddle, but I was walking back to the huddle and it gave out again. I was like, hey, I told the trainer, I said, hey, man, my knee just gave out. Felt like I can't. He was like, oh, well, let's go back to the training room. And I cried like a baby.
Man, that's
Yeah.
tough, man.
Yeah. It's very tough to only get 1 year and have an injury like that. It was tough, but hey,
And
all the
that's back when ACLs was that's a full year, right? That's it was 12 months on that, right?
12 to
Rehab and all
14.
that.
Yeah.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, and the luck just got worse, man. Like you kept trying to get back to yourself, man. Like going through the rehab process and everything. I mean, what was that like after the first time that you went through the torn ACL?
Well,
Just trying to get back.
it never fully recovered within that first year because I'm kind of bow-legged, so the leg it was still giving me trouble. So I ended up having to sit out 2 years to fully regain my strength. And that third year I came back, I ended up tearing my labrum in my hip doing training camp. So
That's crazy.
yeah, it was one thing after the other, and after that they released me. I couldn't knock them though. I mean, hey, I couldn't stay healthy.
So what was that? Was that meeting? Like what's the difference between that meeting of hey, we about to put the ball in your hand, you about to be this, you gonna be a star versus man, I'm sorry, we gotta let you go, because of the injuries and stuff.
From pure joy to the ultimate sadness you can experience. Like you go from 2 year in a 2 year span, you go from thinking you could become a Pro Bowl caliber receiver to I'm looking for a job.
Man, that's rough. So
Yeah.
who was there for you in that period? I know the man up above, I know your parents, but did you have anybody else in your corner that was just keeping you encouraged and staying on you, showing you love?
Not really. Brother and sister. Other than that, yeah, family. And like you say, the man up above. Other than that, nah.
Man, that's rough.
I
Because
mean,
when you get
like,
injured, it's like
Wow.
you separate from the building, you separate from your teammates. Like teammates don't reach out. I find that weird, man. That teammates
it's
don't reach
not.
out.
It's not they don't reach out, but you go to meetings, you sit in the meetings, and you in the meeting. But when they leave to go to the meeting, you go to the training room. They go to practice. When they get out of the practice and the meetings in the afternoon, you done did your training session for your couple hours and you gone. So it's I mean, they had games to play. They couldn't be worrying about let me check on Lil Cat. They got to worry about their job and what they have to do. So I understood, and I had a blast with them in the meetings that morning. But after that, I understood they had a job to go do, and I had one to go do.
Right. Does that develop a little bit of resentment in you? Did you become angry? Did you kind of lose your way during that darkness?
No, uh, it was it's a job, man. Like some days you have good days on the job, some days you have bad days on the job, but you still have to come and do your job. You can't. I can't hold resentment. None of them did me anything. Nobody on that team did me anything. They didn't hurt me in any manner, shape, or form. And if I would have told them, hey man, I'm down in the dumps, then I know all my wideouts would have been like, man, come over, come hang with us, come talk to us, because we were a close group.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, you talk about close group and friendship. Off air, you had a phone call from one of your friends that was on that team. A young guy we like to call the X Factor, Dante Hall. How how did that friendship develop and it's still going strong to this day?
The X Factor, man.
The X.
Yeah, we were drafted together. So we hung, both of us being from the South, Texas and Louisiana. We gravitated to each other. We like to shoot pool. We like to go out a little bit. We watch basketball. We watch boxing. So coming back the second year, we lived together. So we chilled. We did it all together. So our bond is brothers now. So and now he loves to golf a little bit more than I do, but I'm I'm gonna catch him in a couple of days, in a couple of years. I'm gonna catch.
Matter of fact, weren't y'all were
Yeah.
just at an event. Was I think you had an Instagram post. It looked like you and your lady and then him and this lady at an event recently.
Yeah, we all, man. We meet up 2 to 3 times a year. We try to anyway. Make sure we go into the same games in Kansas City. We try to do a lot of stuff just to hang together, man. Make sure we see each other.
Is he still, or I think Sean Barber is president of the Chiefs ambassadors? Are you affiliated with the Chiefs ambassadors program or whatever?
Yeah, yep. We see each other at a couple of ambassador events every year. And Dana Hughes, I believe, is the president now, and we have the gala for the with the Kansas City Police Department. We host a gala with them every year, so it's gonna be a fun time.
That is dope, man. I like
Shout out to
that. How
Danny,
does it
man.
feel to be in a building with those legends and those guys blood, sweat, and tears with, and people that came up under you as well? How does that feel?
It's great, man. I love to hang with those guys. We all bond because we did the same thing. So we all share, like, even though we all played at different times, it's still we all played for the Chiefs, so we all understand what we all went through. And you could get together and you talk and you fellowship. I talked to guys who played on the first Super Bowl, the Super Bowl 14, up into guys who played like Dwayne Bowe. Like it I men and then me and Neil Smith, he's ambassador. We went
Hmm.
to the same high school in New Orleans.
Oh,
Me
that's
and
dope.
Tim Barnett, who is the ambassador, he went to Jackson State like me. So you end up meeting guys and you get to talk to guys you read about and you heard about for years, and you realize y'all have some of the same backgrounds and some of the same things. So it's beautiful.
We had Dana Hughes on. Dana Hughes was like one of our first in the early stages, man. He blessed us with a guest appearance. he has some great stories about Dale Carter.
I've heard some great stories about Dad Carter, but I wasn't here with him. So
Speaking of that, speaking of guys, I talked to you, hit you up on Instagram. We had talked about, appearing on the show. I reached out to a guy, I think you may know him, tight end named Jason Dunn. And I
JD.
said, hey, I just talked to Sylvester Morris, man. We're going to get him on the show. And he said, Sylvester Morris. He said, yeah, that's my boy. He said, that's a good dude right there, man. So that
So
joke, I said,
JD.
what's up? So
Yeah.
he said, give you his love and everything, man. And he said, you were a great teammate, great guy to be around, man.
Yeah, I had fun. I'm known for having a little fun now. I got something to say. I got a joke or two in me. Yeah, I had some fun with old JD.
Yeah, JD's a good dude. So after the
Yeah.
career is over, what's your next move after the career is said and done?
I moved to Houston. I worked for Texas Instrument for a little while. Then I came back home and got in the movie business for a while. So now my back done gave out on me, my knees bad. So I'm just another 49-year-old man trying to keep his head above water.
Yeah. Was you were you coaching at the time too? Have you
Yeah,
been coaching since?
I coached high
Okay.
school football a little bit at a local high school down here. But I
Okay.
did that for about 3 years.
Did you enjoy it,
Okay.
or
Yeah,
was it for you?
fun.
Or
It was fun. I just couldn't keep up with the hours, the coaching hours and working was it wasn't conducive.
yeah, that's a big commitment. Them the coaches and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Coaching, man. Coaching. They hardly there's hardly any off days when it comes to coaching, man. Like it's almost like a 365 day a year job, pretty much
And
for
this
the
high
most
school,
part.
it was high school, and I didn't realize what they wanted me to give up. I was like, they were like, come on Saturday. I was like, hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about me. I golf on Saturday mornings. It's the only morning I got to golf because I got church on Sundays, work Monday through Friday. Y'all ain't getting me to come in on Saturday. I come in when I'm done. But yeah, that wasn't working for me.
they said, "Oh man, we can't have you confidence.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
need to practice, coach."
yeah. Listen, y'all could do whatever y'all want Saturday morning. I ain't coming.
So you are, as you can tell, you are New Orleans born, bred, and raised. What if I'm making some gumbo? Can you make how your gumbo?
I let my wife cook.
Okay, that's smart. I like
I'm a
that.
smart
I
man.
ain't mad
I
Good
married a
answer.
local
Good
girl.
answer.
Look, I married a local girl, my queen. We celebrating 15 years in July. Kiafa, love you, baby.
Salute. Salute.
But she is the
at
cook. I could grill. I could season some meat. I could grill. I could cook something in the air fryer, but that ain't my thing.
Air fryer. Hey man, hey, let me tell you something about the air fryer, man. That's one of the greatest inventions I've seen in my lifetime, man.
Oh yeah, old bachelor up here. Old black bachelor up here. He know about the air fryer.
You better know something.
So when she do the gumbo, is it a lot? Because when we stayed down there, uh, the lady that we was with, or my dad was with at the time, she would cook gumbo, but it would be enough gumbo that we would freeze it for like a month and then just thaw it out when she didn't feel like cooking. Do she
I,
cook like that? Is it is
I
it
got
is it
some
that
in.
much?
I got some in the freezer right now. Right now, I'm trying to tell you, I got some in the freezer. Matter of fact, I
Stay
need
ready, so I have to get ready.
defrost. Look, we need to defrost that after the doggone Mardi Gras.
Are you a crawfish guy?
Nah, not as nah.
Okay, yeah, okay. That was my line too.
I
I,
did
I
it when
couldn't
I
do that
was young.
crawfish.
When I was young, but nah, like if I eat, I don't want my hands smelling like that, and then I need to eat something 10, 15 minutes later because I'm still hungry. I let them have them crawfish.
Man, that they used to have a crawfish festival down in Mississippi, and the streets would just be lined with shells for like weeks. It was like, ugh,
And
that
flies.
crawfish is something else.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Slide, man. Do you have an issue with people who complain about having to put some work in the get the meat out of the crawfish or lobster or crab legs or lobsters, just certain seafoods like that, man.
No, that because that's my issue with it. I can't get mad at them for feeling like I feel.
Oh.
It's a lot of work for a little piece of meat, man. And right now they like, man, crawfish right now like $12 a pound. I ain't doing that.
What?
Yeah,
Man.
cause this the season early right now.
Oh,
It
okay,
ain't, it
okay.
ain't that big yet. So
Okay.
nah, I'm good.
Man, it felt like
Now
they was giving away
look,
crawfish when I was down there.
I take the corn, I take the sausage, and the turkey necks that you put in there. But the crawfish, I be good.
He a real one. You put okra in your gumbo?
Sometimes she put okra in it. She tried, yeah. I like okra in the gumbo.
Man, we got. Can we come down there and break bread with y'all?
Man, you know how to DM me. I'll hit you. I'll give you this address. You come
I
on
think
through.
some of that gumbo.
Hey, one time for the one time, man, for sure.
Hey, and you
Sure.
know what? Here's something that I found out. We got Popeyes. We do got Popeyes. It's cool. Our Popeyes ain't like y'all Popeyes. It's something different.
I'm about to tell you right now. They have Popeyes across America, but Popeyes in New Orleans is it ain't the same
It
nowhere.
ain't the same. It's not the same,
That's what I hear. That's what I hear all the
bruh. It's
time. I'm like,
no
yeah, I got.
Chuck. It's a different Popeyes, bro. They got a different recipe down there.
Y'all spicy is our mile.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
bet.
how I would
I bet
tell
it
you.
is. Hey, that Louisiana spicy different, man.
I got to have it.
For sure. So yeah, so Sylvester, I mean, you definitely tapped in with the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? You still kind of tapped in with the Chiefs. You done seen this team win 3 Super Bowls, in our lifetime. I mean, what's it feel like watching, the Chiefs have all this success? Even though this past season didn't go great, but before that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's it been like watching the Chiefs as a recent?
Amazing. It feel like is my team. It feel like I'm still out there. I love it. They get tired of me down here in New Orleans because I be telling them, man, look, they be like, bro, but you was from here. I say, yeah, but the Saints ain't paid me. Saints ain't gave me a dime. I stick with my team.
I respect it. Hey, the team gave me a check. I respect
Yeah,
it.
the check and the chain.
Oh man, how did you feel when one of your guys, one of your local guys, Tyron Matthew, was on the Chiefs for a long time and gave us a great run, gave us and took us to the Super Bowl and everything. How did that feel that he was on you? Not only was he on your team, but he was also representing your city at the same time.
It was great. And if I'm not mistaken, he played at the park. I told you I played when I was 10 at
Yeah.
Goretti Park. Shout out to Goretti Saints. You got to be tough to wear that G, baby. But we was Goretti Saints, man. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we love them. We love them as LSU boys. We love HBC boys too, man. Because who was that? Is that Buck? Is it Buck or Willie? Which one is from HBC?
Both.
Both. Yeah, we love them HBCU guys. Lamar Hunt was heavy down there. It showed y'all a showed black athletes a lot of love. To be honest with you, he was one of the first.
Yep, I have to agree with you.
Yeah, because them
Yeah.
LSU boys, Debo, who else? Tyron. Who else we had? Morris Claiborne played with us for a little while. He went to
We
LSU.
had
Who else played at LSU?
Tyson Jackson and Glenn Dorsey. We had that tandem for a
Yep.
Yeah,
little bit. Um,
yeah, them
there's
LSU
been
boys.
Come on.
plenty of LSU guys. So like just from you watching the Chiefs, I mean, is there any receiver that has played for us that kind of reminds you of yourself?
Of me?
Yeah.
I have to think for a minute.
Okay.
You see, the Chiefs haven't had a 6'3" receiver in quite some time. So
Yeah, it's been very few.
yeah, but uh, I've liked all the majority of the receivers that they've had over the years. You know, I love Tyreek. I love.
Hmm.
I would say right now, currently, Rasheed would probably be the closest thing to what I used to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rasheed is a heck of a talent. So
Yeah,
yeah. You got to mature though, man. You got to stay out of trouble, man. Stay out them
yeah.
headlines.
We all have
yeah,
to mature, man.
yeah,
Yep.
It comes
everybody's
at
different.
different times for all of us. I think he done got himself together though. After going through what he done went through, I hope he learned.
Yeah. I
That's
met
all we
him a
can
couple
do.
times. He's a good, solid kid, man. He just real solid kid, man. So yeah, I'm praying he stay out of trouble and yeah, flourish here, man, because he could be great here.
Absolutely. I mean, because I mean, I ran to Rasheed. I talked to him briefly. I ain't talked to him for too long. 'Cause, I mean, he was getting his hair twisted up or whatever. I didn't want to bother him too crazy, but Rasheed was cool though when I met him. So yeah, only thing we can do is just pray for him, and just so he gets all the way together 100% on and off the field. So
Yep.
um,
Anybody you like in college coming up? Anybody from Jackson State? Any wide receivers that caught your eye in college this year?
In college, I like the guy from Arizona State. The best receiver in college that I like to watch now, he's not even eligible for the draft. He still got to wait a year. That's Jeremiah Smith. But
oh,
other
that's a
than that,
bad boy.
yeah,
Yeah. I wish we had a ninth year pick next year, draft. I don't think that's high enough either,
I was
though. You
about to
might
say he will not be
Yeah, I don't think
there.
that's high enough.
There's no way he making it
Not a
tonight.
chance.
need.
But yeah, you so
I,
so you like the guy Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State.
Yeah, I
That's
like
what you
Tyson.
talking about. Yeah, yeah, he's
now
really
he
good.
might be in the
The
conversation or
thing with
not.
him, yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
I prefer us to get a running back or a pass rusher at 9.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I
I mean,
take a right look. I take a right tackle too.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
been that's like the curveball right there, the right tackle. But the talk has been defensive line or running back for sure in Chiefs Kingdom for the most part. I think I think the majority of people in agreement right there. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's David Bailey or Ruben Bain or Jeremiah Love, one of those
Yeah,
three
yeah.
guys. So
I'm with that. We still got to address. We got to get an offensive line and free agency at the draft. We got to get a right tackle though.
Hmm.
I like Taylor, but he get too many penalties, man.
yeah.
If Woody was here, he would love
Yeah,
that.
Hey, you're not alone, man. Hey, listen.
No.
Jawan, hey man, Jawan, he has some great moments here, but yeah, I mean the penalties can be an issue at times. So I mean, I'm with you there. So there's nothing wrong with offensive line depth. There's nothing wrong with depth in the trenches in general. So
never.
Yeah, it's always one in on them stretches.
mhm.
Um, man, um,
Oh yeah, I
oh,
definitely got a question for you when it comes to the West Coast offense because you mentioned how you was in the West Coast offense and unfortunately, you didn't really get the opportunity to really showcase more of that in your NFL career. But what's do you think you would thrive more in Andy Reid type of West Coast style offense, or do you think the Dick Vermeil Outsiders offense that was being cooked up was better for you?
Well, I like Dick Vermeil's offense a little better. It fit more with my style of play was. It was more not bursting or routes, but you could speed cut instead
Yeah.
of breaking it down all the time. And for sometimes for a bigger guy like myself, the speed cut was a good thing. And the offense I came from in college was more of a speed cut offense, so it was something I was already used to doing.
Mhm. Man, I had a question and it just slipped my mind. Jesus Christ. Oh, here's my
So,
question. Dick
so
Vermeil.
Welcome,
I'll
look,
say what come
welcome to
back.
getting old.
Right. Dick Vermeil, great coach, great guy, great motivator. I gotta ask, how many times did you see him cry?
It was a couple. I did a podcast with him recently too. Uh,
How's he doing?
he's doing good, man. You know, he got Vermeil wines that he
Yeah,
made.
yeah.
Got his own wines, and I must say, he sent me because I told him I had got into wine. He sent me like 6 bottles, man, and every one was excellent.
For
Every
real?
single one, yeah, excellent. He
So
even
you
had to drink white wine, and I normally don't drink white wine.
so you say you caught him crying a couple of times. How was is it embarrassing or did you it was it just passion? Like when you seen it the first time, was it like, man, what's going on with dude?
He cared. There's no other way to put it, but he really cared. He really cared. He cared about your well being and what was going on, and it wouldn't be a subject you think would make him cry, but it was. He was passionate about what he was saying, and the only way he could get it out, he had to let it go.
Yeah, he's very emotional guy.
I,
Very emotional guy, man.
I
But
wish I
because I
could
mean,
do
some
that,
people was
man.
laughing at it.
That's crazy.
Hey, I mean, because I mean, some people they laughed at it, but I knew it was just passion the entire time with Dick Vermeil. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
you
Yeah.
just
that's just
you
how
just
he
didn't
is.
know if you laugh, you didn't get it or understand.
Right. Right.
It was never coming from that kind of place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
No,
wish
we
we I
rock
wish
with
we would
no, we
have
rock with Dickie V.
Oh yeah,
I wish we would have won a bowl with Dick Vermeil, man, like he did with St. Louis. But you know, it just didn't fall. It just didn't fall in our place, man. But now, you know, we done seen three. I mean, we're blessed. We're blessed to see that the Chiefs have this success going on, and we'll see how much longer the Chiefs can add a few more Lombardis to their trophy case.
hey
So
man, as long as we got 15 back there, we got a shot.
yeah, yeah. What? Yeah. What's your thoughts on Patrick Mahomes since he been here, man? Let me give me your thoughts.
I mean, he's awesome. He's probably the best quarterback we done had since Lynn Dawson. I love Trent Green. Now, don't get me wrong, Trent. You know you're my boy, but that boy's special, man.
For sure.
You want to know what's ironic about Trent Green? Because like I want to, it goes back to that Chiefs Rams game in Week 7 of 2000. Because believe it or not, Kurt Warner and Elvis Grbac both got hurt in that game, and Warren Moon and Trent Green both finished the game. And then the following season, we get Trent Green as our quarterback.
Yeah, then we got
Here in
Warren
Kansas
Moon
City.
later on, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I caught one of Warren's last passes in that game against San Diego that I couldn't believe we lost to a 0-14 team, but that's neither
yeah,
here nor there.
How
yeah.
was Warren
It,
Moon? How was
Man, that man got so many stories. I still see him from time to time too. We be at games. He come to Kansas City. Oh, that man got so many stories, but he could tell you about stuff. He was coming out of college, but he came out of college in the '70s.
right?
Us
mhm.
was little babies, to win
Yeah,
Yeah,
six, he won 6 Grey Cups, man. Like the man he a Hall of Famer, and nothing else to be said.
for sure. No
Just
doubt.
imagine the NFL if the NFL didn't make him wait, didn't have to. force him to go to the CFL. For man, he probably would have broke all kinds of records in the NFL. Because Warren Moon, to me, he easily in my top 10, no question of all time. Like I'll even accept some people say if he's like top five all time quarterbacks. Like I'm not even looking at it from like a stat standpoint. Like
Okay.
Warren Moon can actually spin that football, man. Like his spiral was crazy. Like the ball placement, especially when he went downfield. Like the
Man,
dude was amazing.
He was still good in Minnesota too.
Yeah.
Towards the end, he was still slinging that thing.
he was
Mhm.
look, he could sling it in practice. I'm trying to tell you. He threw me one of my first deep balls in practice, and I was like, boy, that thing fell off the table. Right in the bucket.
He said, "Old man still got it."
Man, I would like to ask you who were some of your favorite. Let's say who were some of the funniest teammates to be around in your time.
Ooh, we all of them. I mean, we had so many guys. Uh, Chester McLaughlin, he was funny. Uh, God, what's that boy name? Colton Gray, he was a cornerback. Man, he was
Secret.
Yeah, I remember him.
funny. Lord have mercy, bro. Colton, ooh, he was funny, man. Colton Gray probably had to be the funniest one. Yeah, I would have to say.
Yeah, I can imagine Chester being funny though. Chester McLaughlin, I can just imagine him being funny.
Very. Tim Grunhard was funny.
Granny.
Yeah, you know them offensive linemen, they'll say anything, man.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting. Like, country will ask this question to like pretty much every former player. And that's what we get the most. Like we get mostly like the trench guys that are like the funniest.
You're
But
funny.
Carlton Gray was like outside the box right there. So
Yeah, he was funny, man.
Yeah, we had Grunny on too, man. Grunny's a good dude, man.
Very.
So, man, uh, I just feel pleasure that we can share this conversation with you, man, and highlight you and give you your flowers while you're still here, and let you know that we appreciate guys like you to lay down the foundation for what we experiencing now. Without y'all struggle and without y'all forging that path, we don't get to where we are right now, man. And we definitely enjoy having you on the show. It was a pleasure, and we just want to give you your flowers and let you know that we ain't forgot about guys like you that held it down back in the days for
I
us.
appreciate it, man. The pleasure was all mine. As y'all can hear, my dog done been with his mama for about an hour, and he like, it's time to play with me, man.
Yes, sir.
right.
He like, come and play with me. I'm ready.
Right. He said, "All right, we don't had enough camera
Yeah,
time with these
he like,
guys."
man, I'm good. Throw this
He
ball.
wants some of that gumbo too.
Nah, he want to throw this football. That's all he want to do. See, he got a football. He love the football.
Oh,
Look
okay.
and look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, he love that ball. He throw that ball. He'll chase that ball, man, through the whole house.
Man, before we let you go, do you have any words for the youngins coming up and any knowledge that you want to pass down to
Believe in yourself. Never give up. Floyd Mayweather said it best: hard work and dedication. It ain't no substitute for it, man. If you willing to put in the work, like Jalen Rose say, the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary.
them? Real talk.
Yeah, some bars right there. So
Yes, sir.
yeah. So yeah, shout out to you, Sylvester. Appreciate your time. The biggest catch on Amazon. Go cop
Amazon.
that, everybody. Go
Yes,
cop
sir.
that. Go support, man. Especially if you had kids too. And also, Sylvester, like, where else can people find you these days?
Uh, I be on IG.
Okay.
Facebook, Sylvester Morris, Instagram. Other than that, I'm in the house, man. I don't leave the house.
We catch you at church on Sundays, right?
Yeah, that's what you'll catch me. New Home Family Worship Center, 13800 Haynes Boulevard.
Hey man, y'all
Man,
got some people in New Orleans, man. If y'all got some people in New Orleans, the people watching, y'all got some people in New Orleans, man. Tell them to pull up at his church, man.
Yeah, come on. We
come
love to
get
have,
Get some
blessed.
good word in, man.
get the hour of power.
Yes,
We
sir.
start at 9, we be done by 10.
Oh yeah, yeah. But nah, man, real talk, Sylvester, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Like I said, man, we just wanted to give you flowers. It was. I was so happy that you responded to me. It's hard getting some of the players to respond, but I like that you was on top of it. We tried to stay on top of our business with you and everything. And man, we really appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a blessing.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, you too. You too,
Hey, don't
Sylvester.
turn up too hard for Mardi Gras, bro. I know.
I won't.
Man, did you hear him say he be in the house, man?
Yeah, I
New
ain't.
Orleans is New Orleans, bro. It's Mardi Gras. Everybody
What
turn
that
up for Mardi
mean?
Gras. I ain't saying he
Look,
gonna be in the
you go
middle.
out. Look, you go out Fat Tuesday morning. I might be out a little bit, but I'm gonna be ducked off. You ain't gonna be able to find me.
Oh man, no, man, I miss New Orleans, boy. Man, what a place.
And New Orleans miss you too.
I'll see you soon.
All right,
All right, brother.
later.
Oh man,
Man,
man.
that was
Oh
fun.
man,
That was
that
fun,
was
man.
fun, man.
Shout out to the cat, man. Shout out to the cat.
Yeah, I love his attitude, man. That's refreshing, bro. Because he could have been upset. You know what I'm saying? He could have been mad about it and injuries. I mean, ain't nothing you can do to prevent injuries, man. But you know what I'm saying? He had a great attitude, very humble, very nice guy, man. And man, that was a pleasure, man, for real.
Yeah, definitely. So like before we go to our sponsor, or whatever, man, we gotta touch on the Super Bowl for a little bit, man.
Why?
What you think? Cause man, I mean, we're not gonna talk about it for too long, man. I mean,
No,
what was your
no.
overall take on it?
Defensively, it was a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, big
Mm-hmm.
chess match. It wasn't going to be a lot of. It wasn't a lot of offense early, especially the first. The first half was kind of boring. It kind of turned up in the second half. Shout out to Sam Darnold, man. You did it, bro. You did it. Drake May, man, that Seattle defense, my God. This is one thing that I learned from the Super Bowl for the Chiefs. We definitely need a running back. And then you gotta generate pressure from your front forward, man. They was just Drake May didn't have time to breathe. He didn't have time to think, man. They was just all over him, bro, all game. And they smothered him all game. And to be fair, the Patriots defense was doing the same thing. They was all over Sam. It wasn't no easy game, man. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't the most exciting game, but hey, man, it was for a defensive guy. It definitely was a good game. It definitely got entertaining in the end. And shout out to Seattle, man. They put it together. They won. So we'll see where we go from here. Um, where do you think the Patriots go from here? What? Because Drake May, man, I don't know if he was hurt or what, but he wasn't looking good in the playoffs, man. He just his production tailed off at the end.
I tell you what, man. I know one thing: the Patriots they're not gonna have that schedule next season. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Not at all.
So some aggression is gonna take place. But Drake May, he gonna learn from this, man. Hopefully, because like it is kind of embarrassing to be in the same category as Rex Grossman as far as like being one of the worst quarterbacks in the playoff run in NFL history. Just from like a analytical standpoint, and you combine the stats and all that. But Drake May, I'm sure he'll go to the film room in the offseason, work on being better, like protecting the ball, like on a bigger stage. His flaws kind of got exposed. Just like in certain dropbacks, you could tell like the Seattle guys after the game was like, man, we was looking at his feet, and we could tell where he was going with the football. Like they could
Mhm.
tell, he was kind of rushing everything, and it was like a dead giveaway at times. Like Seattle knew what New England was doing at times. Like they knew when they was going to run the ball, they knew they was going to pass the ball most of the time.
Yeah,
Um,
he's just young, man. He's just young, and
yeah,
he'll get there. He's still a good quarterback, and he's ahead of the curve of the other guys. I think Caleb Williams might be a better quarterback. Jaden Daniels still good. His class. He at the top of his class right now. I think, like I said, I think Caleb Williams is a little bit better than him, but he did push him all the way
yeah,
to the
talent
Super
wise, yeah.
Bowl. Yeah. So he did push him all the way to the Super Bowl. You can't. That's nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Patriots do got a good defense. Christian
hmm
Gonzalez is a beast.
Amazing, amazing.
Oh my
Like he can
God.
ask for any contract. He can ask for any contract he wants at that Super Bowl.
If if you could give MVP to the losing team, like he kept them in that game longer than he
Yeah,
probably should have. Like
yeah,
Christian,
absolutely.
Christian Gonzalez is really a beast, man. And it's gonna be pay time soon for him.
hmm
What's the running back? I want to say Gainwell, but I know that ain't. What's his name?
Kenneth
For
Walker.
Seattle.
Yeah, Kenneth
Kenneth
Walker.
Walker.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to
Oh
him,
man,
man. First
beast.
time a running back has won an MVP in the Super Bowl in 30 years. The
He
last one to do it
deserved
was
it.
Terrell Davis.
He deserved it. How many yards? He would have had like damn near 170 if he would have got that last touchdown, but it was like
Nah,
holding.
he would have had over 200 yards of total offense
Oh
if
yeah.
that touchdown
Okay.
didn't get called back. So
Uh,
he had 161 total. But like what for my takeaway from the Super Bowl is running the football and playing defense is fully back. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Like I
Yeah.
mean, it's good to have this. It's good to have the elite quarterbacks for sure. I mean, it's an absolute plus. Because I know Sam Darnold. It really could have got uglier for the Patriots. Really, if Sam Darnold didn't miss some of them throws that he
He
had.
did miss some
Because we
throws.
know Drake may miss some throws, but
Yeah.
that one with JSN was by himself, dog. If he doesn't get rushed and he hits JSN right there, JSN going 80 plus yards for a touchdown right there.
Yeah. It
So
could have got ugly. Um, I was making fun of the Patriots a little bit because at that first half they were not fighting, and then like
I
Kansas
mean,
City,
the
we got blown
defense.
out. Look, Kansas City, we got our ass whooped in the Super Bowl too. But it seemed like we were like in the game. It just nothing was breaking for us. But they started to put it together. That Mac Hollins touchdown was amazing. Towards the end, it
Yeah.
was just a little too much, too late. But it wasn't a great game by any means. It wasn't an instant classic or nothing like that. Um, I think Kansas City versus San Francisco when we went to overtime, I think that was like an instant classic game. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one of the better Super Bowls. So it wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be, but it wasn't great either. But I mean, shout out to Seattle, man. Y'all did it, man.
Yeah, shout out to them. And look, Mike McDonald, it only took him 2 years. There's a few fan bases that got me feeling crunchy after Seattle win the Super Bowl. Like the Niners with Kyle Shanahan, he still ain't won a bowl. But unfortunately, that for them, they keep running to the final boss every time they go to the Super Bowl. So,
Man.
it's luck of the draw for them.
Fred Warner said they're gonna be in the Super Bowl next year. So if he's saying that, that means we're gonna be there. So every
Right.
time y'all go, we go. So I'll take San Francisco. Look, for Fred Warner, we on your side, baby. Because every time y'all go to the Super Bowl, so do we. Um, it's safe to
But
say the
another
AFC is wide open right now. So if Kansas City got to put their ducks in a row, get y'all stuff together, I think y'all can be right back in the Super Bowl. It's not gonna be no long, drawn out process. You know what I'm saying? I hope it ain't because you don't want to start wasting. Pat is 30 now, so you don't want to start wasting these years. The AFC is wide open, in my opinion. The NFC is still wide open too,
but I
because
got
I don't
another
know if
team.
Seattle. Huh? You said what?
Yeah, I got another team I gotta address too, man, before we get into
Uh
before you
oh.
get into that. I gotta address the Baltimore Ravens. Cause
Uh-oh.
y'all let that man Mike McDonald leave the building, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had a good offseason as far as like y'all coaching staff hires, but if y'all would have kept Mike McDonald and moved on from John Harbaugh a year or two earlier, they could have possibly been in this position. But hey, now they're gonna be waiting a little bit longer. So
Mm-hmm. Like I said, the NFC, Seattle, San Francisco, Chicago's creeping up. Don't let Chicago fool you.
mhm.
Chicago creeping up. They need
Yeah,
some more
yeah,
weapons and
Chicago on the
stuff.
right track for sure.
Who else over there? I think if
The thing with
Houston needs
the
some
thing
more
with
weapons,
Chicago
and
though, they're going to have to find a new offensive coordinator, and they're going to have to find a new running back coach too. To
I mean
replace
they
what they
still got
lost.
Ben Johnson, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Ben runs the operation as far as
Yeah,
offense.
they'll be all right.
So
They put up some work. The Rams, they always gonna be in the conversation.
mhm.
Stafford's time is kind of running low too. I don't know how
Yeah,
many
he's up.
years he can.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's up there. So it's gonna be a fun season, man. The combine is less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm ready, definitely ready for that. Free agency, definitely ready for that. The new league year is what, March 11th. So we're gonna start making.
Mhm.
I think franchise tag is coming up pretty soon, right? So where people have to franchise tag and apply their tags and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I am watching the New York Jets. Please don't franchise tag Brees Hall or transition tag. Just let him go. Like, are you holding on? Let him go. Let him go and come home where he needs to be. Speaking of Brees Hall had a lot of tweets going on during that Super Bowl. Yeah, a lot of tweets, a lot of talking about wanting to play
Yeah.
for a contender, and man, that looked nice, and I want to do that one day. So
Mhm.
y'all didn't let us
Mhm.
get him on the trade deadline. Go ahead, and let him
Mhm.
free. Let that bird free. Hey, if you love something, let it go. It'll come back to you, maybe.
You was stupid, man.
It ain't coming back if you let it go. Just know that. New running back coach, DeMarco Murray
Yeah.
from Oklahoma, former
Right.
Cowboy, former Titan, uh,
Eagle.
former
Eagles for a little bit.
Eagles. Yeah, for a cup of coffee. What was his record? 1,400 yards or something a season. What?
Yeah. Yeah. He was a hell of a player in the NFL. I mean, college too,
Hmm.
obviously, but in NFL, he was definitely doing his thing. I think he won the rushing title one
Yeah,
year, if
yeah,
I'm
in
not mistaken,
2014 or something like that.
when he was in Dallas.
Um, I know you
Yeah.
wasn't really a
Yeah.
big fan of the hire. My thing is,
Yeah.
I don't know about him as a coach. I ain't gonna go and say I watched his career at Oklahoma, but he developed a couple of guys. Stevenson, that was just in the Super Bowl. A couple of other guys that made it to the NFL. They didn't have a lot of talent. They had some offensive line struggles too. Um, but we do got EB, so he ain't got to be the greatest coach of all time. You know what I'm saying? But word on the street is he holds people accountable. He's a little bit of old school. He's done it before. That's a big thing that he's led. Ran he's ran the ball against this top tier level. You know what I'm saying? At a high level himself. So if you're looking at a guy like that, he knows because he's been there and he's done it before. So it's different than a guy that used to be a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So I do like his experience. I do like the fact that he's played. I do like the fact that he seems to be a motivator and he holds his guys accountable. So let's see what it does. I know, like I said, you weren't a big fan, so I'll give you the floor.
I just have a few concerns because, like, when he first got there in the beginning, it went well. Kenny Brooks had 2 good years. You mentioned Ramondre Stevenson, got in the mix with Eric Gray. They was solid. Gavin Sawchuk, I believe his second year, he was starting to turn a corner, but it fell off after that. Um, like the last 2 or 3 years, it kind of tapered off. But like you mentioned earlier, part of that was offensive line play. Because I mean, without a good offensive line, it is kind of tough to run the football. So
Hmm.
I mean, I'll give you that. That's just one of my concerns right there. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm willing to give him a shot. You know what I'm saying, just to see how it goes. Like you mentioned with EB, you know what I'm saying. I'm sure they're gonna collab on some stuff. Um, and and I think it's mentioned that DeMarco Murray, he was the main guy like recruiting the running back talent at Oklahoma. So we know he can bring in talent. Now in the NFL is gonna be different, you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be mainly focused on coaching these running backs and stuff. But if he's allowed to give his input on how to improve this running back room along with EB, along with Brett Veach, I mean, and that could help too. So I
That's
look I
cool.
look at some positives too, guys. I just from what I researched and what I saw Oklahoma, I'm just a little concerned, just a little iffy with it. That's all.
I get that. We did ask for some outside voices, some outside guys, and they brought in what is this like the third college guy? Chad O'Shea, who's like a 20-year vet. Uh, Eric Bieniemy, who's done this for over 20 years and knows the system a little bit or a lot of bit. So I'm impressed with the hires. Shout out to our guy, Coach Terry. Congratulations. He is hired back as a assistant D line coach. He was here a couple years ago. He went to Nebraska last year, and he's good with our guys. So he knows the system well. So shout out to him getting hired back. Like I said, man, they made some changes. Every coach they hired on the offensive side was an upgrade. And to quote my boy D Mac, it's a low bar. Okay, it's a low bar, but every guy that we hired, I feel like was a notch up. Now, how far of the gap is that? I don't know. I think Chad O'Shea and Connor Embry, that's probably the largest gap. You know what I'm saying? But and we'll see how Todd Pinkston and DeMarco Murray even this out. But they made some good hires, man. I'm not upset with the hires they made. Um, but now it's time to start getting this money right. Um, we are in cap hell or whatever, but there's ways out of it as usual. I think Brett Veach is one of the when it comes to getting that money right, then he's gonna get that money right. But Clark Hunt, bro, you're gonna have to open that wallet this year, bro, because we need to, if we want to turn this thing around quickly, cha-ching, you have to cut that wallet up, bro. You're gonna have to and you got this big old stadium, you got all this money from Kansas, so we need you to funnel some of that money back into the team, bro, because I don't want to be on no losing season again. So we're gonna have to open that checkbook, bro. You're gonna have to redo Mahomes' contract. So might have to restructure Chris
Again.
Jones. Um, Word on the street is Travis Kelsey wants to come back home. So that's a new contract. You got to make your Brian Cook decision. Jalen Watson, Trent McDuffie. Does he stay? Does he get traded? Um, I and let me be on record. I really don't want to trade Trent McDuffie. I love Trent McDuffie, but sometimes, like Sylvester said, it's a business. It's a business first and foremost. So it's gonna be hard to say goodbye to him. It might be some other people that might get cut. Tell the truth was breaking down the roster. Noah Gray is one of my. I think Noah Gray is an incredible human being, and I think he's a good player too. He just never got the. You know what I'm saying? He never got used properly, but we'll see. But he might be a casualty because that cap hit or whatever, and we need the money. So This is gonna be a long off season, man. I know we used to the off season starting now, but we've been in the off season what 6 weeks? Feels like forever. I'm over it. I don't want to see any
Yeah,
more mock
yeah,
drafts.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it no more. It's we almost getting to the time where we start making these moves that we need to make, man. And so if we're doing an off-season checklist, um, we got our coaching staff handled. So the next move is figuring out what you want to do with the cap situation. And I think I think it's gonna be a couple moves over the next few weeks. Um, free agency, man. We need a running back. We need a running back. And we attempted to get Brees Hall at the trade deadline. I don't see no reason why you would change your mind. So I would definitely be on the phone with him at the combine, or not on the phone with him, but talking to the people that I need to talk to, what I'm saying, during that tampering period and try to get him locked up. Or if you want to do it another way, if you want to grab a couple of guys and build a room by committee, we can do that too. I don't know how they're gonna do it. If you're gonna put all your eggs in the Brees Hall basket, or if you're gonna try to build a room up from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? I don't. We'll get there when we get there. But the next thing we need to do is handle this money.
Yeah. One thing that is true. As John mentioned in the comments, you said that Andy bringing in college coaches. I mean, just in general, we did ask for some new voices to this coaching
We did.
staff, and
Mhm.
there were some people that was questioning Andy on whether he was gonna actually change quite a bit. And I believe Andy is answering those questions. Like he made some changes. You know what I mean? DeMarco Murray's a new running back coach. He's coming from college, even though he played in the NFL before. I mean, you got that experience there. He played at a high level in the NFL. You got Chad O'Shea, who's been a wide receiver coach for a very long time in the National Football League.
Mhm.
The last time he was with the Chiefs was like early 2000s as an intern.
Yeah.
So there's that, and there's been a few other moves to where it was a bit outside of Andy Reid's comfort zone. So hey, I'm interested to see how it's gonna look and how it's gonna play out. So that's
Mhm.
that's the thing I'm looking forward to from that standpoint.
Um, I know people were upset. I would have liked McCullough too.
I'm not even
I
sure
was.
about the fact. I'm not even sure about the fact that we didn't hire Dylan McCullough. I mean, that's
I don't
that's
think.
not what.
I don't think Raiders want to let him go. I think he was held back.
Yeah, and
It's and Deuce, or not held back, but retained, as
yeah,
well
Deuce
as Deuce
Staley.
Staley, another
Yeah,
guy
Deuce Staley's
that we.
retained too. Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not mad at DeMarco Murray. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like who else was I gonna hire? Unless Jamal Charles wanted the job or something. You didn't think that was funny? Never mind.
yeah, and like you said, I didn't think that was funny.
Yeah, because you just got quiet.
You think you, nah, nah, ain't that at all, bro.
Oh, okay.
You funny, man.
Oh
But
man.
nah,
So
people was asking me earlier. But people was asking me earlier, like, well, what's some names would you have liked to be the running back coach? And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, I wasn't really following the running back coach candidates like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off of what I've researched and what I've seen recently from Oklahoma football. Like, I've seen that it wasn't completely DeMarco Murray's fault.
hmm
Is he a part of it? Yeah,
hmm
but I can look at other factors too that we just mentioned earlier in the show. Like offensive line play, Oklahoma hasn't been the greatest the past few years. Different offense of scheme in general, past few seasons. So I mean, I can look at that stuff too and be like, okay, I can forgive them some of that stuff. So
Yeah. At the end of the day, bro, it's a wait and see approach. We got to see. You can hire, Lombardi and Bill Walsh and you know Spags and Bill Belichick. It don't matter if you don't have the talent. You know what I'm saying? So Let's see how this coaching staff with some talent works. I think a lot of the issues that we had were coaching. I think Connor Embry, I'm sorry, bro, you just weren't a great coach. And I think Chad O'Shea is night and day better than you as a coach, and he's gonna have these guys ready to play. And Xavier Worthy, Rasheed Wallace, especially Rasheed Wallace, Jesus Christ, Rasheed Rice, he needs a coach to because what happened? He went black, bro. But anyway, he needs to be coached up properly. You know what I'm saying, and taught routes properly and don't slack off and stay focused. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see him because like man, your time might be ticking on you, Rice, bro. I support you. I think you made some bad mistakes, man, but I think you can rescue it. We'll see if it's too late or not. But Chuck, what else you got?
This man said Rasheed Wallace. That was
I
funny.
did say Rasheed Wallace. Shut up. Big Chiefs
Um,
fan though, Rasheed Wallace.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to Big Chiefs fan Rasheed Wallace. Well, yeah, but other than that, man, shout out to Bad Bunny. You know what I'm saying? He surpassed the viewership record for a halftime show. Kendrick
Yeah,
Lamar only had it for 1 year,
yeah.
and
I
so yeah, man. Salute to that.
I'm gonna be
But other
honest.
than that, man, I
I
mean
didn't
that's
know.
pretty much it for me. I don't got anything else for real.
I'm gonna say about the halftime show. I didn't know what Bad Bunny was saying or singing. I don't really know a lot of his songs. I know the song he got
Yeah,
with Cardi
dog. They
B.
could have put subtitles. They should have put
They could have put
subtitles.
subtitles, but I'm going off the vibe of it. That was rocking, bro. Like it was going down.
Oh yeah.
The women's was fun. He had Pedro Pascal in there, and Jessica Alba was there, and Cardi B was turning up. It was lit in there. You know what I'm saying? They had a real bro. They said that was a real wedding. That was like the people really were getting married at the same time.
Yeah,
Remember
bro.
the
Like it was
halftime? Yeah, yeah.
bro, it
Hey,
was
bro,
cracking.
he was cracking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all might be upset. That's cool. You can have your opinion anyway, but hey, man, the vibe of that thing was going off, bro. So we'll see what they do next year. I think they're gonna get Backstreet Boys, man. Backstreet Boys. Shut that
Backstreet
thing
Boys. Man, you gotta elevate more than that.
up.
But some people are
I,
concerned about this. Some people are concerned that the Super Bowl halftime show might not get much better than that. I mean, there could be some candidates for next year. You never know. But
it,
yeah.
man, you starting to it's bro, not everybody's gonna be able to do the Super Bowl, man.
Oh, for
Everybody ain't
sure.
fit for that
For
job,
sure.
bro. I know a lot
Absolutely.
of people yelling out Chris Brown. Chris Brown, I think he could do it because I think he's a performer. I think he can perform.
Yeah, he could
I don't
definitely
know if he
do it.
got all the songs to do it.
Oh, he definitely
Do you
got the
want to?
songs. Like Chris Brown
Do you
definitely got
want
the
to hear
songs. Come
"Run
on
It"?
now. What we talking about? What we talking about?
I don't want to hear no, but I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear residuals at the Super Bowl, bro. That's not a. You can't sing that at the
I mean,
Super Bowl, can you?
he's gonna include it. You know what I'm
You
saying? Because
can't
I mean,
do.
it's one of his top
You can do
records.
"Look at
But
Me
is
Now."
it? Yeah. I mean,
Hey, what
he
about
gonna
Buster
switch.
Rhymes? Buster Rhymes
But
would kill the Super Bowl.
here's the thing, bro. Like we done seen R&B singers switch the tempo up before in the Super Bowl. Like, hey, Usher sung "My Boo" with Alicia Keys at the Super Bowl, and it
That's
wasn't
a
an issue.
bouncy beat, though, man.
Nah,
It's fair. That's fair point.
it was
That's fair
slow
point.
though. It's still a
It
slow
is. It
song.
is. Yeah. Yeah, he would have to change some things up, but as performance wise, Chris Brown is Chris Brown.
Man,
You know what
man,
I'm
Chris
saying?
Brown,
He can
man,
perform.
Chris Brown would unalive the Super Bowl halftime show, man. You kidding
Okay.
me?
All right, but then you run into the next problem. All right, Chris Brown came and killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next? Who
Unalive
gonna
it.
top that? Or if you
Um,
can't top it, at least you know what I'm saying? It's you gonna keep running because everybody ain't built for that stage, bro. Not
Yeah,
everybody. You can't call Beyonce, or you just gonna call Beyonce every 3 years. Hey, B.
man.
Hey,
Beyonce,
you-
Beyonce not gonna. You think? I don't think Beyonce would do it again though. She already did it.
well, she kind of know the man in charge.
I mean, yeah, but that don't mean she want to do it again.
That's
What you
true.
what
That's
you
true.
what you think she gonna be forced to do it again? As a matter of fact,
No, no.
how long is Jay-Z curating the Super Bowl?
He
How
just
many more
re
years
up.
Jay-Z is curating the Super Bowl? Oh, really? He got a new
They
contract?
just re up. Yeah. So I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
bro,
I didn't know that.
he gave us J Lo and Shakira. That was cool. The weekend
Uh-huh.
was cool. Weekend was a little. Weekend was he
It was
probably
all
missed
right.
something. It was all right.
He was better in concert
Dr.
when I saw him in
Dre,
concert.
Snoop, and Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, 50. That was a one. Rihanna was a banger. Usher was a banger. Um, who else? Rihanna. I said Rihanna. Rihanna. Kendrick did his thing. So they've been on a good run. Bad Bunny even did better than that. So they've been on a good run. We'll see. But man, if you're gonna bring it, you gotta bring it. They may need to start paying people because I ain't about to do it for free, bro. Because my career is riding on this.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and head to the sponsorship and get up out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the good people Underdog Fantasy. Use that promo code KingdomCast, all in one word. That is KINGDOMKAST, all in one word to sign up. You bet $5, you get up to $75 in bonus funds. If you don't have the app, you want to sign up, you want to try it out, download it on Apple Store or Google Play. Again, use that promo code KingdomCast, all in one word to sign up. I think they got some stuff going on for NBA All Star Weekend. You can correct me on that, but NBA All Star Weekend is pretty mid now. But anyhow, there's that. But Winter Olympics is going on right now, so I think
Yep.
Underdog has some stuff going on with that.
Yep.
Um, and then let's go ahead and talk about our second sponsor. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
the good people at W Energy.
Yo.
I didn't. I'm sorry. Apologize to those who are watching. I don't have the photo of what their product looks like, but here's what I can tell you about it, man. W Energy is not like your normal energy drinks that you get or your normal energy powder that you get either. This ain't no Red Bull. This ain't no Monster Energy. This is actually the good stuff, man. It's clean, smooth energy. It's steady energy that lasts without the jitters or afternoon crash. It has the focus ingredients such as the coffee, fruit extract, plus the vitamins and amino acids that your brain needs to perform at a high level. And speaking of performing at a high level, the sharper mental focus is included in that too. So you can actually lock in and conquer what you're trying to take care of throughout the day. It's got all kinds of different flavors, man. You got your Japanese yuzu, you got s'mores flavors, you got peach flavors, you got stuff called Galaxy Grenade, Beer Energy Tears, Dove Sludge. It's like a combination of apple and like watermelon and blueberry.
Yeah.
It's no sugar added, and it's built for anyone and everyone. So yeah, go check them out. W Energy.
Yeah. I might buy some and we gonna do some giveaways. They got merch too. They
Oh,
got water bottles, hats, shirts. They got all type of stuff over there at W Energy, man. Shout out to them.
so the website is www.w.gg. So GG's good game that y'all use a lot these days. So yeah, www.w.gg.
Facts.
All right, man. So you got anything else before we get up out of here, bro?
No, man, we good, man. Happy Valentine's Day. For the ladies. Um, that's about it, bro. Happy birthday to my niece, India. I love you.
Happy birthday, India.
Um, yeah.
So
Besides that,
you gonna do something with the wifey for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, we do got the kids, so we it's gonna be a family thing. But
Okay.
seafood boils, hey,
Oh yeah, I'm jealous.
hey.
so
Nah,
so are you able to say where you're going, or you got to keep that within house?
man, we going is our babysitter is out of town, so we are going to be. I think we're going to the movies to see what's the name of that cartoon, The Goat.
You talking about Goat? Steph Curry's
Yeah,
movie?
yeah, we
Hey
want to see
man,
that with the
hey
children.
man,
So,
I heard it's way better than Space Jam 2.
well, shoot, that ain't saying much. Like, hey, to quote my boy D Mac, low bar. The reality of that situation is that's a low bar, baby. Space Jam 2. Hey, LeBron, I love you, bro, but Space Jam 2, that wasn't it, bro. That wasn't it, dog. I love you, bro, but that wasn't it. So yeah, we got the children, so we're gonna kick it for the weekend, man. Holidays, Mondays, so President's Day or whatever. So it's
Mhm.
gonna be a 3-day weekend. We're gonna do some stuff with the family and seafood boils. Hey,
Hey man, it sounds like a good time, man. It sounds like a
hell
good
yeah!
time for sure. So
I
yeah.
want some of that gumbo though. Now,
Right, man. Hey, man. So, hey, listen, I'm about to eat this oxtail stew though when I get up off here though.
yeah,
This cornbread. So, you
yeah.
don't like that?
Shout out to
You're
Sylvester
not a fan of
Morris,
oxtail
man.
stew?
I'm not a fan, bro, but
Mm,
I'll let you do what you do, bro. No judgment on this side. No judgment.
hey,
Man, shout out to
hey,
our guest,
hey, listen,
Sylvester
hey, at
Morris.
least got the, hey, at least got that seafood.
Yeah, that seafood boil. But shout out to
I'm about to say, at
Sylvester
least you got
Morris.
this. You got that seafood boil. At least you got that coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna say it again. Shout out to Sylvester Morris, man, that came through. If y'all missed that, go back, run that back, man. Great interview, great guy. He had a great story. We out. I need some more special guests.
Yes, sir. Before we get up out of here, man, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share our social media platforms. You're watching this on YouTube. When this video ends, please hit the hype button. If the hype button doesn't come up right away, just scroll over to where the chat is at. Scroll over till you find the hype button. Hit that so we get an algorithm more often. If you're watching this on Twitter, please hit the retweet. Actually, I don't know if you can retweet and like because this new Twitter update, I don't know what's going on. But if you can share it to everyone that you know, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Other than that, till the next episode, we out, Chiefs Kingdom.
yeah. Hey,